night with veterans at HopeNet, and today is one of our field trips to an awesome art exhibit, which apparently is the 4th annual Shout, Art by Women Veterans. And you know, a lot of times, basically a mainstream society who's not involved in the military, usually when they think of veterans, they don't think of women in particular. So this voice is a voice that sometimes really doesn't get heard in mainstream society, and this exhibit is a powerful tool, and I'm really loving a lot of the pieces. And one of the pieces that really spoke to me is called Dancing in the Rainbow by Bridget McCoy, and I was blessed tonight to actually get a chance to meet her in real life. So apparently she has some other art pieces that she also has created, and she's going to take us through those as well.
Excuse me, your name is what?
My name is Bridget McCoy.
Bridget
I'm out of Atlanta. I'm originally from Los Angeles, California.
How did you get that name?
My mom.
And what was she?
Huh?
What was she?
She wasn't a veteran, but we're a military family, 4 generations.
Oh, okay. And this?
And this is Dancing in the Rainbow. And it's basically a poem that I wrote about the struggle with PTSD and military sexual trauma, and how that challenges me emotionally with wanting to have joy and wanting to be happy, but occasionally there are times when there's suicide and stress and anxiety, and I wrote about that.
Right on. And I see that in this piece, and HopeNet provides a space for veterans to process PTSD and to talk about, you know, the importance of emotional intelligence and outlets to provide, you know, healthy ways for us to express and process these circumstances that we go through that deal with thoughts and emotions, and how to do with the power of thought. I've been writing poetry myself since I was 9 years old, so I think poetry is definitely one of the many powerful tools of art expression to definitely be a psych med, to deal with the circumstances that happen in our lives, and knowing when you are going off to war, that word in itself is traumatic. So
okay, I have a question.
To have a healthy outlet, yes.
Do you have any more pieces here besides this here?
Yes, I have some photography.
But I thank you, and I'm all about photojournalism. That's another art piece that I like.
I call it digital storytelling.
That's what's up. That's what we do at Poor Magazine. Okay.
Jump up. Whoa.
I really like what you did here. I want to speak to this too.
Okay.
Because I really like what you did. I want you to speak to it too, obviously. Okay. I really like this too.
All this is you.
Yes, this is her.
You're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. What inspired this?
Well, again, because I have anxiety and complex depression and complex PTSD, a lot of the struggles that I have are with going out of doors, which is why it's so important for me to be here. So I felt like taking myself out of doors and utilizing photography, capturing moments of peace, that I could translate that to myself. And so that's basically what happened. I find these places of peace, and I take the pictures, and I basically translate that to myself and try to capture that inwardly as, you know, reflected outwardly.
This one here, what was it? Do you know where was it?
Yes, this is actually in an area called, it's in Atlanta. It's near Perimeter, in the north end of Atlanta, and it's actually a lake, and it's a park, and it has a bridge.
Is that one?
And this was in North Carolina, in Durham, behind a building, and I just happened to find that one. And this one is in Alpharetta, Georgia. I was actually house hunting, and these clouds, while I was out looking, formed, and I followed them and took a picture of them.
You have a great eye.
And then this is from Clayton County. It's at a watershed. One of the things that I'm getting involved with is through the Sierra Club. I'm trying to get involved in going out of doors and finding opportunities to bring more veterans out of doors for serenity, for peace, for, opportunities to bird watch and take pictures or sketch or sculpt or whatever.
Yes.
So trying to partner with them to have these opportunities.
Yes.
And so there's a lot of, these parks, these national parks are free to veterans. You can go out, you don't have to pay to utilize them. You can take your camera, your easel, and your paints out. You can take your sculpture material out and find things of nature and sculpt them. So I want to bring us back out to the nature because we were out of doors and we really didn't get to enjoy it. We were out of doors either fighting or doing patrols. So these are opportunities to help reduce some of our anxiety about being out of doors. So.
Yes. Oh, I love it. I love this. When I came around,
Get close.
this also really captured me because one is utilizing the power of photojournalism is really important. Not everybody always has to document the words, so bringing the fact